What's up, guys? I'm here today to talk about one of the coolest and easiest to get into VR experiences you may very well ever have. Of course, what I'm talking about is Beat Saber. I did a video not too long ago about Space Pirate Trainer, and in that video I said that it was probably one of the best options for showing people that have never played VR. Well, I did say one of the best. I didn't say the best. The game we're going to talk about today might just be the best and easiest to get into, and the one to show people who have never played VR. It's pretty damn simple. I mean, there's not a lot to be said about it. A lot of it is in the title. There's beats and there's sabers. It's a lot like that Guitar Hero formula and Rock Band and all that, where you just got notes coming down, I guess a highway or corridor or whatever, and you got lightsabers. There's red notes, there's blue notes. They have arrows that go up, down, left, right, and that's really it. You've got two lightsabers. You got a blue lightsaber, you got a red lightsaber. You don't really need a lot of instruction on what to do there. I mean, you slice the blue ones with the blue ones, the red ones with the red ones, and you go the direction that it's asking you to. It even has an easy mode to where you can't possibly fail. It's even called no fail mode, but whatever, that's great for kids. We'll get to that in a minute. But it has one where there is no direction. You just hit them however the hell you want. The game really lets you play however you want. Now, out of the box, it only comes with 10 songs and one hidden song. Now that song's totally unlocked. Each of these songs is tailored just right for this thing. There's no slouches here. All of them are fun as hell to play. They all fall into that techno-electronic sound, so if you're into that, great. If you're not, I feel like in this setting, you're still going to have a really good time with it. It also has a really great option called No Fail, which if you have some younger players that want to get into it, but maybe quite aren't as coordinated, like really young kids, you can put them in there with that, and really there is no way that they can fail, and they can just go around and hitting boxes and everything, and they'll really, really enjoy that. I think that was a neat little feature, probably not that hard for them to implement, but I think for parents that with little kids that want to interact with this thing, that's a really great addition. I know what you're saying, only 10 songs, well 11 including the special one. It's not really a lot. Now technically the game is still in early access, so it could change. I mean, they could add more songs, I don't know. And while only 11 songs really isn't that much, and it sounds like, man, is it really worth this 20 bucks? It is. It's a great 11 songs, and it's just such a great formula. This game feels amazing. I mean, when you play it, it is one of the most pure and natural forms of VR that you're going to experience. I don't know how you could possibly play this game and not have a good time. Now, there's two ways you can play this game. It really depends on the type of person you are. Me, myself, as you can tell from the videos on the screen, I really get into it and like to jump around the room, and I feel like that is the purest way to play it. Go with the music, feel really good, because inside the game, you're going to feel like this guy. But outside the game, you're going to look like this guy. But that's okay. Who cares? Have a good time with it. You're going to feel like a badass. So jump around like a badass. Move. The game wants you to move side to side away from the obstacles. The game wants you to make big, huge movements with your arms, like you have a legitimate sword or swords in your hand. So do it. Now, you could play the other way I was talking about, just standing in one spot, moving your head side to side here and there, and just flicking the wrist. You can do that and be successful, but what the hell kind of fun is that? In doing that, I feel like you're kind of robbing yourself of the full Beat Saber experience, because Beat Saber is very, very physical. While you play this game, you are going to sweat. You're going to sweat a lot. I really feel like if you got some of those like weights that you can put on your arms and your wrist, and then you played this game, you'd probably get a legit workout and probably build some muscle tone. The game's pretty simple when you boot it up. It has all the options you would expect. It has only what it needs, and I really appreciate that. It's not convoluted with a bunch of stupid options that you don't need, but it has all the options that you do need. You can adjust the room to however you want if you like. If it's not quite in that right spot, you don't feel comfortable with it, you can move it to any way you want. That's really appreciated in games like this with VR. You can do dual swords, the way the game is meant to be played, or even single sword. Single sword is pretty damn challenging. So if you're looking for that extra challenge, play single sword. Yeah, good times in that kind of Dark Souls kind of way. After selecting what mode you want to play, you go into the song selection. Pretty simple. But the song gives you a preview, then you can play easy, normal, hard, or expert. Easy is really just too damn easy. The beats in every mode, while they do match up with the squares coming at you, what you're trying to hit, they skip beats that you feel like should be there. So easy just doesn't have enough of them. It kind of threw me off. Normal is kind of the same thing. It's a little better dependent upon the song, but it's still not quite challenging enough. And also the beats just aren't, while they're there with the boxes, the beats you're hitting, you feel like there should be more of them. It skips beats and it kind of threw me off. Hard is really that sweet spot for me. Don't let the designation of hard really scare you off. It's not that hard. It's actually the most enjoyable difficulty in the whole game. It has just the right amount of beats that you expect, but it's not too overwhelming. Some of the songs, especially the later songs, the latter 5 if you will, do get much harder, as they should. You want there to be a challenge. You don't want to just be able to breeze through everything. But overall, none of the songs on hard ever seem unobtainable. They're not ever that expert Guitar Hero song that you see people online playing that you're like, I would never be able to do that. That's me. So hard felt really good to me. Expert, different story. That shit's crazy. I mean, maybe I could work up to it one day, maybe getting 1 or 2, but I feel as if at that point it wouldn't be as enjoyable besides the whole, hey, I accomplished that thing. And that's why I play games. I don't have all the time in the world. I play games to enjoy myself, not to put myself through torture. Also, while playing these games, you will fail, but it's okay. You never fail and feel like the game cheated. You always feel like, you know what, that was all me. I need to improve myself, and that's true difficulty. True difficulty is when you fail because of something you did. You fail. The game doesn't force you to fail. The game does not fail you. You failed. And that's okay, because you want to jump right back into it, which you can do very quickly. Thankfully, there's no big long loading screen. When you see this screen, which you're going to see a good bit in the later songs, it's really easy to just click that restart button and it immediately goes into it. So you're not waiting 30 seconds to a minute or even longer, which seems like an eternity when you're standing there with a headset on your head looking at darkness for the game to restart. Now, all that being said, is Beat Saber worth it? Well, yes, but there is more to Beat Saber. You can get a mod to where you can add user-created songs. It's really easy to find. I'll add a link in the description below. It's really easy to use. Tons of videos on YouTube showing you how to install it and all that if you're totally clueless about that thing. It's super easy and totally worth it and changes this game from a great game to an amazing game. It's really simple. Once you have it downloaded and installed, you never have to worry about anything extra again. You boot up the game and bam, there's an extra button there that says Beat Saver. Not Beat Saber, but Beat Saver. You go into that and it has a search function where you can look up pretty much any song you can think of. And also it has top songs, other songs by genre, things of that nature. These are all user created. And I honestly have not come by one that was bad. I don't know exactly how they make this. I know there is a mod tool out there as well to where you can make your own songs, and that's great. And obviously from all the songs they've uploaded and the quality of them, it's just as easy to use as this tool. But me, myself, I've not used it and don't know all the ins and outs about it. I'm not interested in making my own songs. So yeah, all the songs are very high quality. All the beats match up. I was really afraid of that. No, they all match up just right. I would have thought that all of these songs came from the developer. I'm not saying every single song in the world is available. I am saying that every song I searched showed up. And I searched a lot of them. The only caveat to the whole thing is that sometimes not all the songs have all the difficulties. It really depends on how the user created it. A lot of them do. Most of them have the hard and expert, and a whole lot of them have all the difficulties, or at least normal. But there are a few that are only expert that I ran across. And like I said, I don't have any interest in that. The only difference in the user-created songs and the developer-created songs that I found was not quality so much as difficulty. While the difficulty was pretty much right on there, I did find them to kind of lean on the more difficult side a little bit. So when you pick that hard difficulty, sometimes, while it won't be expert, it's going to be pretty damn hard. You will see this screen a lot with these songs. But even though they are hard, once again, you never feel cheated. You always feel as if it's me, it's my bad. I need to get better. That's why I just lost that song. That's why I just failed. And I'm jumping right back in because I had a great time doing it. Downloading songs on here is super easy. You see the song, you click on it, you click download. Bam! It only takes literally less than 30 seconds. The time that it takes you to exit out of that menu and go to the other menus to get to the actual menu where you pick a song, the song's already downloaded. Pretty damn fast and amazing. Extremely user-friendly and non-intrusive. All your songs that you've downloaded will show up right there underneath the official songs for the game. It's all made extremely convenient, non-intrusive, and right there just where it should be. I can't imagine a world where by the time this comes out on early access, the developer hasn't implemented this itself to make it official to where you don't even need a mod anymore. So all that being said, once again, is Beat Saber worth it? In its original form, if you're not going to do mods, yes, it's worth it. It's awesome. It is still an amazing game. You need to be prepared that as of this recording, there's only 11 songs available. So if you want more, you're either going to have to mod or wait and hope that they're going to add more songs. If you take the 5 to 10 minutes it takes to actually go find, download, and install the mod, then this game goes from absolutely you should buy it to you must buy this. You have to own it. The closest competitor to this game would be Audio Shield that came out a bit before. It was kind of the reigning rhythm VR game before Beat Saber came out. And while Audio Shield's cool, it just can't compare. The one feature it had over Beat Saber was its YouTube integration. And that's gone now. So really in the rhythm game VR field, there is nothing else that compares to Beat Saber. It is just the best. And I really don't know of anything that's going to dethrone it anytime soon, unless they come out with some game that integrates full body motion with the trackers and stuff like that. Maybe dance type of thing. I don't know. I mean, it's bound to happen eventually, but I think it's going to be a while before then. The game costs $20, and it goes on sale quite a bit. You can usually find the game for around $15, if not even $12, depending on the sale. I got it off of Humble.com for $16, and it is worth every penny. It would be worth the $20 even if Humble didn't have it. So absolutely, this is a 100% must be in your library. If you have someone new to VR that you're showing VR, this is the first game you put them in. There is no other game that is this simple and yet this fun out on the platform. And not only is it one of the best games to show people who are new to VR, it's just one of the best damn games, period. It's simple, it's fun, it's heart-pounding, you're gonna get a hell of a workout, and you're gonna sweat your balls off. But oh my god, it's fun as hell. So my recommendation is, yes, immediately. If you have a VR headset and you don't own this game, go buy it right now. Click off of this link and go to Steam and buy this game. Or Humble, whatever. Go buy the damn game, get it, play it, love it, live it. So that's what I got, Beat Saber. Do you have it? If you do, comment below and let us know what you think, if you agree with my review or not. Like and subscribe to help my little channel grow. If you liked the video, give me a thumbs up and a subscribe. If you didn't, let me know in the comments below why. Anyway, I appreciate everybody who watched. I'll see you guys in the next one.